Hey guys, I know it's been a while. You guys might be wondering why am I not showing that image of Deku and his Super Saiyan form. The thing is, I'm recording this before I go to school. Like, it's 6:30, I think, almost 6:30. And if I sound a bit tired, it's because I'm usually tired before I go to school. And I was tired in the last part of what Deku was saying, which is the video part 3. And I want to thank you guys. That video got to 4 views, which is pretty quick for some of my videos. It takes a few days. And then it gets to, and part 2 gets 7 views. I haven't checked the view count after, but I think it's still 7. Sorry, I have a minor cough. In the last part, we saw Deku go up against Bakio, and Deku winning. And then we saw Deku fighting the Nomu. While fighting him, Deku was enraged by the fact that All Might almost died. This rage didn't bring out the Super Saiyan form like everyone was expecting, but the false Super Saiyan. I know it's not canon, but it's clearly likely, and it wouldn't surprise me if there is a false Super Saiyan out there. His power is enough to take down the Nomu with All Might. Now, the UA Sports Festival begins. We will only be going over the UA Sports Festival and things pertain to Deku, and anyone else, such as battles, will not be important here, due to the fact that I do not want to have to go through different battles. Deku goes training for the UA Sports Festival. Deku trains with All Might, learning how to better use his ki. While doing this, Deku tries to go Ozaru and can look at Deku can look at the full moon and not turn into a grade 8. So Deku tries to go grade 8 and try to master it. While doing this, Deku achieves something, the Wrathful state. But he can't handle it, and even then, he was only able to handle it for a few minutes. Deku decides to come up with something his hand in the back of his head. All Might then pictures the idea of him using one full throughout his whole body, and his ki throughout his whole body, creating Full Breaker, aka Full Cowl and Limit Breaker. Limit Breaker is basically like the Kaioken or Gutsu Genjutsu from the Celestials who are Deku with the Saiyan. And yeah, we do have similar ideas. Deku goes to the UA Sports Festival. Todoroki freezes the area, but everyone's surprised when they see a green blur as a red aura with green lightning breaks through the ice. Deku starts rushing and quickly gets to first place. He sees a bunch of 0-point robots and quickly takes them all down with ki blasts. He then sees a giant pit and wonders how the hell were they able to build that, especially for the sports festival. Deku quickly jumps, boosting himself upwards. And then we get to the minefield. Todoroki and Bakio haven't even gotten there yet, and Deku uses 6% full cowl and is able to get there, getting first place. Deku goes and relaxes before everyone else arrives. Everyone's surprised by the fact that Deku is able to get first place so easily. Deku's team and everything's the same. This time, when Deku finds that they have 10 million points, he goes up to Uraraka and Tokuyami and sees if they want to join. When Deku is trying to pick someone else, he decides to pick Mezo Shoji, as at least those two are the next closest people in his class. Everyone else's teams are the same, except for the fact that Sue would probably be with someone else, due to Mineta getting expelled in this timeline. Deku is able to make sure Uraraka and everyone else has 0 gravity. Now, the front horse in this timeline is Shoji, with Deku, with Uraraka and Tokuyami being where Tokuyami was. Where Mei was, Tokuyami takes her place. So they're able to keep the 10 million headband. With Todoroki or even Bakio not even getting them, meaning that Midoriya gets first place. Everything's the same from this point onwards with the team battles. But this time, Soji loses to Ida. The reason why I say this, Ida would probably use his reciprocal burst and would try to kick him out of bounds. Soji could probably do a lot by like creating two arms and hitting Ida, but I don't think he would. So fortunately, best Octopus Man loses. Makes me sad. I actually like Soji. But at least we got to see him in action. Deku still goes against Shinso, and he beat them the same way. The next round, the main event, if you will. Deku versus Todoroki Shoto. Todoroki unleashes multiple ice attacks. While doing this, Deku charges Ki, and then screams, "Limit Breaker times 3! Huh? What the hell? Deku then charges full cowl and rushes towards him, thinking that he only needs to use Limit Breaker as a shield, so he can at least dodge the ice attacks. While rushing at Todoroki hits him with another ice attack. Deku's thrown back as Deku tells Todoroki, "Wait! I'm not done!" Huh? When you know when to give up. That's not it. I agreed to win this. So come at me with all you got! Todoroki unleashes more and more ice attacks as Deku decides to smile. Why the hell are you smiling? Deku has broken the ice with one flaw on his finger. Deku then looks at him, telling him, "I still haven't gone all out, so it's only fair I use my full power. Full Breaker! Times 3! 5% full cowl!" Deku charges his ki and quickly rushes towards him. While fighting Todoroki unleashes a fireball. Realizing that he couldn't take on Midoriya, the two continue fighting. Deku unleashes Detroit Smash from his arm. This surprises Todoroki as this throws back his fire. Deku then kicks him back. Todoroki unleashes a full power fire attack, while Midoriya unleashes a full power Kamehameha. This Kamehameha is able to throw Todoroki out of bounds, but destroy half the ring. Since Todoroki did damage, since the two destroyed the ring, the next fight is delayed. Everyone else's fight goes the same. Tokiyami vs. Bakio plays out the same, but Deku vs. Ida tries to throw Deku out of bounds, but Deku dodges before throwing a ki blast, throwing him out of bounds. Deku gets bandages for his fingers, as he did injure himself while fighting Todoroki after the Ida fight, as he didn't let himself get recovered. This does mean that Deku got about 3 Zenkai boosts at this point, as Limit Breaker takes ki and can take a damage on the body if he goes further beyond than times 5. Deku goes up against our boy Bakio. When Bakio gets into a fighting stance, he tells him, "Damn monkey, I'm gonna win this!" As Bakio rushes towards him, Deku screams, "Full cowl, Limit Breaker, times 3, 5%. Deku rushes towards Bakio and starts flicking his fingers at him. "Damn monkey, just unleash that energy blasts!" Bakio unleashes more and more explosions. Deku gets serious, unleashing ki blast, throwing himself upwards. Deku kicks Bakio back and uses one for all, using a ki blast. Chaos Cannon! This throws Bakio back. While fighting him, Bakio gets pissed off and jumps. "Halancer! Impact!" Deku dodges. This explodes the ring. As Bakio lands, he realizes that he destroyed the ring, with Deku and him both. Thanks to this, Cementos, the pure fresh cement, quickly makes the ring out of cement. The fight continues. While fighting him, Deku unleashes a ki blast trying to hit him. That's when Deku does something drastic. He hadn't been able to master it, but he was trying to master that Super Saiyan power that he unlocked. While fighting him, Deku closes his eyes and tries to achieve the wrathful state, but that's when something happens. His aura turns golden. He achieves the false Super Saiyan once again. and punches Bakio with all of his power, 50%, as he throws Bakio out of bounds. Deku goes into base form, realizing that he accessed the power. His arm is bandaged up. This pisses Bakio off, and they still have to keep him in chains. He tells Sukiyomi that he did well, and he tells young Bakugo, you fought well. Arrogance is something good to have. Anger is something good to have. You must master that trait, and maybe one day you can be number 1. Young Midoriya. Yeah. He hugs Midoriya before giving him the medal. I'm impressed with your abilities. You've not only shown that Super Saiyan power we saw at the USJ attack, but you had enough power to unleash half of it. Talk to me after this. A few days pass, and they to the UA Sports Festival. What did All Might and Deku talk about? Well, they just talked about how All Might just praised Midoriya and how it was surprising that Midoriya was able to even use 50% with that false Super Saiyan form. Then you have our fight. Deku goes and they start picking hero names. Deku decides on Deku, as that's kind of his Ori name, and he kind of feels obligated to use it. Then his Bakio decides King Explosion, Monkey Murder. Alright? Lord Explosion, Monkey Murder. That's technically racist. This enrages her. This enrages Midnight as she knocks out Bakugo. What'd you fucking say? Bakio is then told by All Might is taken by a race trainer, and they decide to let him pick his hero name after his internship. So, meaning that 3 students had to pick their last names. Shoto picked Shoto, Todoroki, or just Shoto, for Todoroki. Ida picked Ida, and Bakio picked Bakio, because he had no choice. Midoriya decides on Grand Trainer agency and goes. What adventures will wait him there? I guess we'll have to find out on the next. What if Deku was a Saiyan? Please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn that notification bell so you guys can get notifications. And please, let's get this video to 1 view. I have low hopes.